Mandela Monday, we are looking for ways to motivate and inspire South Africans out there to make the lives of all our country, and our country, I think, a better nation, essentially. So today we're chatting to Dr. Quinton Martins from the Cape Leopard Trust on the launch of the very first World Wildlife Day, an organisation that is going to be there to take care of the needs of our animals out there that are experiencing some big problems, especially in the Western Cape. Take a look.
The 3rd of March is World Wildlife Day. Backed by the UN and the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, this day is to raise awareness about the importance of conserving endangered wildlife. The time to act is now. We need to consider the impact our current way of existence is having on many animals. The Cape Leopard Trust uses research as a tool for conservation, finding solutions to human-wildlife conflict and inspiring interest in the environment through an interactive environmental education program. Because of the Cape leopard's large home ranges and limited suitable habitat, they are far more threatened than any other leopard populations in South Africa. Being much smaller than leopards found elsewhere, their broad diet includes mainly klipspringers and dussies. The exact amount of Cape leopards is uncertain, as these elusive cats only occur in wild mountainous areas. Natural threats, especially to leopard cubs, include other predators, disease and malnutrition. But the main threats are habitat loss, land development and extermination by people trying to protect their livestock. Human-wildlife conflict is a complex issue, but there are various methods to stop this. One such example being the use of Anatolian sheepdogs. Killing predators such as leopards isn't a long-term solution. A big thanks to the conservationists at the Cape Leopard Trust for their hard work to give the legacy of the Cape Leopard a chance to stand the test of time.
So on this Mandela Monday, we are joined this morning by Dr. Quinton Martins, like Lecho said, the CEO of the Cape Leopard Trust, and he's really the man responsible for giving these magnificent animals a voice. And Quinton, good morning and welcome to you. And it's your 10th anniversary.
Yes.
Can I say happy anniversary? I'm sure it took a lot of hard work to get to this stage.
It has, yeah, certainly.
So give us a roundup. We saw a little bit about the Cape Leopard Trust and the Cape Leopards. What is it exactly that you guys do?
Well, I mean, just to put it into context, you know, I'd venture a guess that most South Africans don't know that we have free roaming and wild leopards in the mountains surrounding Cape Town, for instance, Stellenbosch and Franschhoek and areas like that. So I started out working on the leopards just over 10 years ago and set up the Cape Leopard Trust, studying these animals in the wilderness area of the Cederberg Mountains. And well, the project's expanded over the years, and we've now got projects looking at sort of the effects of humans on the landscape and leopards in the Boerland Mountains, and looking at other predators, for instance, jackal and caracal, and how to mitigate conflict with humans in Namaqualand and the Karoo areas. And also an amazing education project, an environmental education project where we try and connect children with the wilderness and nature.
And through the educational project, this is where you really try and get people excited about the wildlife, excited about the Cape Leopard. What is your aim with that?
Look, I mean, what's great is we can make it really exciting because we use our research material to get kids and adults involved in this program. And you know, the idea is to allow them an opportunity to gain insight into what we do, but also to find innovative ways of connecting them to the amazing natural heritage that we have in the Cape. And you know, I think our ideal is to reach as many people as possible in this environment.
Well, I think you guys are doing phenomenal work, but like you were saying, I don't think people had any idea that there were free roaming Cape leopards all across Cape Town. I mean, you mentioned right here at the back.
Yeah, so I mean, where we're sitting here, you know, would have been leopard habitat, you know, just over 100 years ago, and they're gone now. And we're out, you know, our mission is to protect leopards in the environment that they still exist in, but then also to look at broader environmental conservation using the leopard as this iconic and flagship species.
Which it is, of course, but I know that also you call on the public for support. You need the help, and there's a couple of ways that people can get involved, one of them being adopt a spot. Can you explain that a little bit?
So we have different ways that people, you know, offer different ways that people can get involved, and adopt a spot is just a sort of intimate way that people can get to know more about the leopards that we're monitoring with their GPS collars, for instance, so we can look into the daily lives of these animals. And then, you know, we use different research technology like camera traps to monitor mammal diversity and leopard numbers, so people can sponsor a camera trap or sponsor environmental kids camps. You know, half of our camps that we do with our education program are for disadvantaged kids, and that's people can sponsor a camp. And that's a great way to get involved.
That is fantastic. It's so nice to hear that you are running so many different programs, and there's so many ways for the public that, you know, to support you. But from your side and the Cape Leopard Trust side, what would be your message on the very first World Wildlife Day that we have today on this Mandela Monday?
Well, get connected to nature. You know, I think that, you know, people, as the population has grown and people have become so urbanized and technology has advanced so much, we're losing connection with nature. And nature's got a lot to offer, not only just in the essential components of air and clean water, but you know, we can learn about design, for instance, air conditioning, learning from termites how they build their mounds.
Wow.
And we can learn about patience that leopards you know, have. For instance, we could watch a leopard and see how incredibly patient they are. The qualities that nature have can play a really integral role in people's lives, I think.
Indeed, I think, like you say, we can learn a lot from our fellow friends. Dr. Quinton, thank you so much for joining us this morning and just give us a bit of an insight into what the organisation does. And we'll put more details on our website, expressoshow.com. Log on there. The Cape Leopard Trust doing absolutely phenomenal work to really protect these magnificent animals on this Mandela Monday, which not only inspires us to do good to our fellow man, but also to our environment. Keep that one in mind.